Imagine a battlefield, resounding with the clash of swords and the cries of warriors. At the heart of it all stands a man, a king, a Spartan, Leonidas. The hot sun beats down on the narrow pass of Thermopylae, where Leonidas and his mere 300 Spartans stand, a human wall of iron and courage against the immense Persian force led by Xerxes I. This is not just a battle, it's a defining moment in history, a testament to the power of unity, strategy, and indomitable spirit. It's a lesson that even in the face of overwhelming odds, valor can leave an indelible mark. The Battle of Thermopylae echoes through the ages, a story of heroism that transcends time, a symbol of resistance that's as inspiring today as it was over 2,000 years ago. This was the Battle of Thermopylae, a testament to Leonidas's courage and leadership. Our journey begins in 540 BC in the city-state of Sparta, where a future king, Leonidas, was born. A direct descendant of King Anaxandridas II, Leonidas was not just a royal, but a Spartan royal, an identity that came with its unique traditions and expectations. Sparta was not just a city, it was a way of life, a life that valued strength, discipline, and loyalty. To imbue these values in its citizens, Sparta had an educational system, the agoge, which Leonidas, like all Spartan boys, was part of. At the tender age of 7, he was separated from his family and lived with boys his age, known as the agelai. The agoge was more than a school. It was a crucible, forging young boys into fearless warriors and loyal citizens through rigorous physical and mental training. Thus, the young prince was shaped by the Spartan ideals of strength, discipline, and loyalty. From a tender age of 7, Leonidas was thrust into a rigorous training regime under the agoge system. This Spartan education was a crucible, designed to forge the mind and body into an instrument of war, and Leonidas was no exception. The agoge system was uncompromisingly brutal, pushing young Spartans to their limits. The boys were expected to compete in grueling physical tests, from long-distance races to hand-to-hand combat. But it wasn't just about raw strength. Speed, agility, and endurance were equally prized. This was a test of their mettle, pushing them to their limits and beyond. Alongside this physical conditioning, the boys were trained in the art of survival. Hunting, tracking, and camouflage were essential skills for a Spartan warrior, and Leonidas would have honed these skills to perfection. These were not just games, but life skills that would serve him well in times of war. The agoge was not all about physical prowess, though. The Spartan education also had a significant moral and civic component. The young Spartans learned to respect the laws and traditions of their city-state, to obey their elders, and to become exemplary citizens. Discipline was the bedrock of this system, and any transgressions were met with severe punishments. As a member of the royal family, Leonidas likely received a more in-depth education in areas such as history, politics, and military strategy. These insights would have equipped him to make wise and effective decisions as the king of Sparta and the commander of its military forces. The agoge system was a crucible that shaped Leonidas into the warrior and leader he was destined to be. It instilled in him the virtues of discipline, courage, and resilience that would define his reign as king. This rigorous training shaped Leonidas, preparing him to face the formidable challenges ahead. His journey from a young boy in the agoge to the king of Sparta was a testament to the power of this Spartan education. It equipped him with the skills, knowledge, and mindset to lead his people through some of the toughest challenges in their history. Having completed the agoge training, Leonidas stepped into the shoes of a hoplite, a heavy infantry soldier. This transition marked a critical phase in his life where the lessons learned in the agoge would be put to the sternest of tests. As a hoplite, Leonidas was part of the beating heart of the Spartan army. These soldiers were the embodiment of Spartan military might, each one a testament to the rigorous training and harsh discipline of the agoge. Leonidas was no exception. His bravery and skill quickly became evident, earning him the respect and admiration of his comrades. Life in the Spartan army was about more than just battles and warfare. It was about camaraderie and trust. The soldiers lived, trained, and fought together, forging bonds as strong as the bronze of their shields. Leonidas thrived in this environment, learning to fight not just for himself, but for his comrades, his city, and his people. But the life of a Spartan warrior was not solely confined to the city walls. Leonidas, like his fellow hoplites, participated in various military campaigns. These campaigns were a crucible, a proving ground where he could apply the strategies and tactics he had learned. His courage and skill in these situations only served to enhance his reputation as a formidable warrior. Just as importantly, these campaigns provided Leonidas with a broader perspective of warfare. He observed and learned from other seasoned military leaders, absorbing their wisdom and incorporating it into his own approach to leadership. He understood the importance of making quick, effective decisions on the battlefield, a skill that would prove vital in his future role as king. Yet, it was not just his skills and bravery that set Leonidas apart. It was his character, his unwavering determination, his fierce loyalty to Sparta, and his willingness to lead from the front set him apart. His comrades saw in him a leader, a true Spartan, a beacon of the values they held dear. Leonidas was not just a soldier but a beacon of bravery and determination. His journey from a young boy in the Agoge to a respected warrior in the Spartan army laid the foundation for the leader he would become, a leader destined for greatness, a leader destined to be remembered as one of the greatest kings of Sparta. In the Spartan army, Leonidas was not just a warrior, but a leader in the making. The battlefield was his classroom, and every skirmish a lesson. Observing and learning from experienced military leaders was integral to his growth, as he absorbed the nuances of effective leadership. Leonidas developed a leadership style that was uniquely his own, one marked by bravery, determination, and the ability to inspire and motivate his soldiers. He learned the importance of making quick and effective decisions on the battlefield, a skill that would be crucial in his future career as a king and commander. Leadership, as Leonidas understood it, was not just about commanding respect, but also about earning it. He was a leader who led by example, demonstrating courage, skill, and unwavering commitment to his city-state. He was not one to shy away from the front lines. Instead, he was always at the forefront, sharing in the glory of victory and the pain of defeat with his men. His leadership style was also characterized by an acute understanding of his soldiers. He knew their strengths, their weaknesses, and what motivated them. This understanding allowed him to effectively strategize, positioning his men where they could be most effective and ensuring their loyalty through his genuine concern for their well-being. Leonidas also had a keen understanding of the art of war. He knew that battles were not won by strength alone, but also by strategy. His education and training had equipped him with an in-depth knowledge of military tactics, which he used to his advantage in the heat of battle. However, Leonidas was not just a military leader. He was also a civic leader who understood the importance of the laws and traditions of Sparta. He was a king who placed the welfare of his city-state above his own, a testament to his selfless leadership. His leadership extended beyond the battlefield, influencing the lives of his people and shaping the future of his city-state. His reign was marked by a deep sense of duty, commitment, and a profound respect for the values that defined Sparta. Leonidas was not just a leader but a symbol of inspiration. His courage, determination, and unwavering commitment to Sparta continued to inspire leaders across ages, making him an enduring icon of leadership and resilience. Ascending the throne, Leonidas ruled Sparta with the same courage and determination he showed on the battlefield. As king, he was a beacon of Spartan ideals, a living embodiment of the city-state's values of courage, discipline, and loyalty. Leonidas was not just a king in title, but a leader in action. His rule was marked by a deep commitment to the welfare of Sparta and its citizens. He was a hands-on leader, often seen training with his soldiers, sharing meals with his people, and participating in the city's cultural and religious ceremonies. This demonstrated a profound respect for the traditions and values of his city-state. As a military commander, Leonidas continued to lead his troops into battle, never hesitating to put himself in the line of danger. His bravery and skill in combat were not just for show, but a testament to his belief in the Spartan way of life. His leadership style was not about issuing orders from a safe distance, but about fighting alongside his men, sharing their risks and hardships. Leonidas's reign was also marked by his unwavering commitment to the Spartan ideals of discipline and duty. He expected nothing less from his citizens and soldiers, leading by example in all aspects of life. He was known for his strict enforcement of Spartan laws and his insistence on maintaining the rigorous standards of the Agoge. This commitment to discipline and duty was not just about maintaining order, but about preserving the unique identity and strength of Sparta. Despite the challenges and pressures of ruling, Leonidas never lost sight of his duty to his city-state. His reign was a testament to his unyielding commitment to the Spartan way of life, a commitment that would ultimately lead him to face the Persian army at Thermopylae, with just 300 Spartan warriors by his side. Leonidas was not just a king, but a legend carved into the annals of history. His legacy continues to inspire us today, reminding us of the power of courage, discipline, and loyalty.